It is Friday the 22nd and we are doing another home vlog. You better get used to these because that's all we've got. So as I say, Friday the 22nd, it is just gone quarter past 7 in the morning. Busy morning for us. We've just done about 10 or 12 breakfasts. Still maintaining social distancing. I'm liking it, to be honest, this whole breakfast setup that we've got at the moment. Guests are putting their orders in the night before. Morning, Tracey.
Morning.
Guests are putting their breakfast order in the night before. They go in a little box, and then in the morning we come down and make them, and then just deliver them to the outside of their room. So yeah, really liking that. Very busy week here. We're going to take you along with us for this weekend. So we'll see you in a bit. Right, so here's a bit of an update on the kombucha. I do reckon he looks a bit like he should be in a nativity play. You know, all been there. So I'm going to lift this up. So that's like the Scooby or Scoby at the top. And this has been in here for about 4 days. And they reckon it's 14 days until we need to start putting it into bottles and adding flavouring. So I've given it a sniff. Smells like kombucha, smelling pretty good actually. Right, so standard breakfast, got some strawberries. I'm not going to do any more skyr jokes. I probably will, but I'm not going to this morning. So I've got some strawberries, some skyr, some seeds and some walnuts. That is a pretty standard breakfast here for us. It is 20 past 8. Both kids are still asleep. Oh, actually, I think morning, Trace.
Morning.
I think Daisy wants waking up early. Not early because it's 20 past 8, but I know she wanted to get back into a better routine with her sleeping. Luke, however, will be sleeping until 10 to 9, so we'll get up, brush his teeth and go straight to work at his home office. But we had some really good news last night. As you may have known, Luke's doing the Mazda Championship this year, and all of the races have been postponed, so he didn't even get to do his first proper race. But we had some dates through last night, so the season is starting again. Only 4 races for this season, and they're all going to be starting around August time.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. So we're going to try and get Luke's. I'm going to sort all the dates out, look for accommodation, because it's quite complicated for Luke how he gets time off of work. So he's going to have to cancel some dates, rebook some dates, but we're buzzing that this is gonna, that he's actually gonna get in a car this year and do some racing. So yeah, that was a real bonus last night. Right, it is 9:05, full team assemble, happy morning.
Happy morning.
Hey, worky Luke in the corner.
Me, insurance Luke.
Right, so over the last couple of weeks, well last week or so, I've been trying to be good with my supplements and my water. So there's my Barocca. There's my vitamin D, and here's my blue iron. I am feeling less tired. We've pretty much run out of this stuff. Do you know how much this blue iron stuff is a thing? Like for one of those, have a guess.
Expensive, but I don't know how much.
£15.
It's £15?
Yeah! Oh wait.
Yeah, it's £15. One of those, 15 quid. Yeah, I know. So I have started taking the recommended daily allowance, which is like 1 little spoon. Also because I love a deal. They were on 3 for 2 Tesco's. So I've now got 3 bottles of this. Paying 30 quid for that was difficult. So yeah, but I have been feeling less tired, so that's good. So it is just coming up for 9:05. Tracy and I have got to do some housekeeping. Just had a bit of a panic because I was looking out into our garden and I was pretty sure I saw a little bird fly into room 4. If that had happened, that would have freaked me out. That would have been well outside my...
You just hate birds.
I hate birds. So I crept in there, and as I'm going in, I'm like, what am I going to do if there is a bird in there? I'd need like some sort of butterfly hunting net. Yeah, it would have been. So Tracy and I are going to do some housekeeping, and then we have got to sort out all of the housey bits, because we've got loads of space now, which is mental, but we don't really know what we're going to do with it. So yeah, lots to sort out this weekend. Oh, finally got my Peloton bike uncovered. So there we go. So this was our bedroom. Oi oi, big old mirror. So yeah, this is, did a class yesterday. which was really, really hard, but fitness hasn't dropped off too much. I was pretty pleased with that. Anyway, gonna do some rooms now. So it's coming up for 12:30. Done all the work. Bless you.
Thank you.
Sneezy, worky Luke in the corner.
What?
Having a nice sneeze.
Having a lovely little sneeze. Treating myself this Friday.
How is insurance?
Quite boring.
Boring.
Yeah, I'd rather be on a racetrack.
Never mind, it's gonna happen soon, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Daisy's making lunch for her and Luke. What's on the menu?
Reheating yesterday's pasta.
Daisy's a pretty decent cook, as you will have seen. So, homemade pasta sauce, which she made from yesterday. Not sure what Tracey and I are going to do. Tracey is doing some business, and I'm going to do a Peloton.
You've got to stop saying that.
What, because
People think it's...
going to the toilet.
Yeah.
Tracey isn't doing like... Tracey's doing work, like spreadsheety stuff. So I'm going to do a Peloton, and then we'll see you in a bit. So it's just coming up for 2:10. I've done my Peloton, feel fabulous. I really, really notice it if I don't do a bit of fitness. So now I feel great, I've had a shower, I'm all ready. I don't know where everyone is. Luke should be over there, he's not. Daisy's all quiet. Tracey's in the shower. We never have much of a routine. Our life's pretty reactive, stuff happens, we have to react to it. Anyway, I'm starving, I've not eaten since you saw this morning. So I'm gonna make a cheeky omelette. Got 3 eggs in there, gonna sling some ham in it. All right, Daiso.
Yeah, you're right.
I was all lonely, everyone's gone.
Oh, that's sad.
So I'm gonna whisk them up. Butter, cheese, ham. It's going in the pan, days.
You're going to scramble them?
No, I'm gonna omelette them.
You're going to whisk them up.
I'm gonna whisk them up. Did I say scramble?
You won't scramble, whisk them.
If you've seen any of our vlogs before, it only takes the slightest slip up, which was hard. She's probably about to pounce, and they're all over you. Scrambled, whisked. I'm making an omelette.
Would you like an omelette?
Would you like an omelette? Oh hi, it's cooking with Keith. Eggs are going in.
I feel like Gino on this morning. If my grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike.
Slowly, Stuart.
Know that if my grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike thing?
Right.
That's 10 years old now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Something else was... Oh, guess what's 40 years old today?
What?
Empire Strikes Back.
Wow.
Yeah, this isn't how I would normally do it. I'm in a bit of a rush and I'm just cooking for me. So the omelette is all bubbling along, we got some cheese going in.
It's a lot of confidence with that massive grater.
Huh?
It's a lot of confidence with that grater string.
What do you mean?
I think a lot of people would like grate it onto a board separately and then
Really?
do it, yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I better got time for that.
Lucky spatula. Woo! And then make sure it's all, a bit wiggly. And then, oh, the pressure's on, Dave.
It
Excuse
is.
fingers.
Oh dear.
Not finished yet.
Oh, what is that?
Don't burn the handle.
I won't burn your handle.
I'm not finished yet.
Oh, there's a big hole in it.
Huh?
There's a big hole in it.
Yeah, I know. That's to let the air out. Otherwise, what will happen? It will steam, and you don't want that. So.
What? Is that actually true?
No, it's not true. I mucked it up.
So you were about to tell people at home that. Oh, I just realised I just got your shirt.
I wouldn't do this. This isn't in a professional situation. This is just for like you guys. I'm going to flip it now, so this will probably go wrong as well. Ready? Also, if this does go wrong, this is a very heavy pan. Oi! Hold on.
Okay, yeah. But now you flipped it over and you've got leakage.
But this is a leakage omelette.
Is it?
And there we go. There's my omelette. I'm going to slide it on out, and it's going to be magnifico.
Slide it on out.
Ready? Ta-da! Omeletta! So it's 6:15. We've got the whole team in the kitchen. Hello, team.
Hello.
Hello. Luke's going in for a whiskey.
Yes.
Yeah, Luke's got quite grown-up taste for Luke. For his birthday, Daisy bought him a really, really thoughtful and super cool birthday present: whiskey stones. Whiskey stones. So little stones. Are they actually stones?
Yeah.
And you put them in the freezer. We've felt them. They're freezing. So instead of putting ice in your whiskey, get it all diluted, put the whiskey stones in, and you are racing. We are having a takeaway because it's Friday, and Fridays are takeaway nights, so we are all finished. Daisy, what we are doing as a takeaway that we've not done before, don't break the glass.
It's
there's a local pub in one of the villages that are doing takeaways. We've heard they're good, so we're going to have a look at what is available and pop down there. Luke's all finished for the day from work. We've had a pretty good...
Do you want to look at the stones?
I'm going to look at the stones, yeah.
Check out the stones, guys.
Oh, Johnny Stones.
Johnny Stones.
Oh,
Use your tongs.
did you use the tongs?
No.
Oh,
Don't need tongs.
they look like something. What do they look like? I don't know what they look like.
Whiskey stones.
This is a pretty strong outfit we're going for here as well. Shirt, sports shorts.
I've gone...
Look at those! You look like you got duck feet.
I was going for a sort of like Miami Vice kind of thing here.
It's Donald Duck.
So we are. I think Daisy's going to do some stuff with her theatre group. What have you got? Rehearsals tonight. Luke, what are you up to tonight?
Sorry, I am... I don't know, probably just play online with my friends. Might go for a drive. No, I can't go for a drive now.
I can go for a drive because I'm going to go pick the food up. Tracey and I watched a bit of telly. We've got to watch the boring coronavirus update for half an hour or so. And yeah, see you in a bit. Well, what's it like?
Well, it's not really made it cold yet. But I'm sure it's going to be great.
Plot twist, the pub is fully booked with their takeaways. That's well annoying. I was well excited to try something new. But I phoned up. They're at capacity, which is great for them because it's a tiny little village, it's a tiny little pub.
And it's the Friday night of the bank holiday weekend, so I guess everyone's had the same idea.
Yeah.
Hey-ho.
Yeah, it's a really, really tiny little pub. So I've got nothing in for dinner, so we are forced to have a cheeky kebab from our lovely kebab shop in the town, which is awesome. So we're going to order that up. Tomorrow, we're going to have a pretty big day, aren't we? Shifting gear about.
Yes, we're going to try and... We didn't get around to this last weekend because it just was too much, but we're going to try and get some of the furniture moved into the new living space.
Yeah, so we're going to shift some of these mattresses. We're going to try and get sorted. So this is going to be our dining room. So the dining room table's going to go there. We are going to shift the desk from Luke's room into our current lounge, which is going to become an office sort of area. But the most important thing for tomorrow, we love telly, and that's like our big thing because we are here a lot. I've bought one of these. Now, I am expecting big things. I have been led to believe that you plug this into your Skybox and it sends it to another telly. I don't know how it works. I'm not brilliant with tech. Why are you frowning?
I'm not, I'm just saying if this doesn't work, it might delay us moving our living space into that area because we don't want to sit in there and just have to twiddle our thumbs and talk to each other, for goodness sake,
No,
do
we
we?
definitely don't
want to watch telly.
We definitely don't want that. But this was 200 quid. So that is a big outlay for us on something like that. So I'm sure this is going to work. I'm going to try it before I set it all up and take big telly off the wall and sound bars and blah, blah, blah. So that's the big plan for tomorrow. So I'm going to let Luke have a bit of a lay in. There's some stuff we need to square away in the morning to get that sorted. Tracey needs to clear a room out. And so yeah, we're going to order the kebab. Tracey and I are going to catch up on a bit of Westworld. Getting slightly less confusing.
It's just, they've just gone in a very different direction in Series 3, but you know, we're rolling with it. But yes, it's less confusing. It's kind of rolling now.
I preferred it when it was the Cowboys.
Yeah, it was much easier.
It was simpler times. We are halfway through Ralph Breaks the Internet, which we've not seen before. We started that last night. That is brilliant. Also, early in the week, rewatched Up, which is awesome. So
Had a little cry.
I didn't have a little cry.
Did you not?
No.
Did you not shed a tear this time?
No tear was...
Somebody who was incapable of even telling me the story because you couldn't stop crying.
When that film came out at the cinema, I took the kids. I don't know why. I do cry a lot. I get very, very emotional. It is a massive annoyance to me. Also, Luke's got it as well. It comes from nowhere. When I took the kids to see Up, I had a proper sob in there. When I came home, I started telling Tracey this is when it was on at the pictures. When I came home, I told...
Cinema.
You know what the pictures are. And then when I came home, I started trying to tell Tracey about the story and then that montage at the beginning. As I'm telling Tracey, I couldn't tell her 'cause I started crying in. Anyway.
Took 3 attempts to actually tell me the plot before I actually understood what was going on, because every time he got to a certain bit, he just couldn't get any further because he just started crying and couldn't speak.
I've been best man twice, which was awesome. At both speeches, started off fine, crying my eyes out by the end. I don't know what, I am renowned for it. I don't know what it is. I've tried to embrace it and not be bothered by it, but it's really embarrassing. Anyway, not interesting. Tomorrow's a big day. We're gonna get some kebabs on the firm, bit of telly, and we will see you in the morning. Morning everyone. Coming up for 10 to 8. We had 3 rooms out last night. I've just done the last lot of packed breakfast. So we are done with work. We're trying not to do any sort of work on a Saturday and just having that day clear. So today we are gonna get the house straight. I'm gonna try and rig up those, that thing where we can send the Sky signal to another telly. That is my first job, because what I don't wanna do is set up big telly in the new place and it not work. So that is my first job. Oh, breakfast first, can I have some breakfast? Right, it's coming up for 9:20. Morning, Dazo. Morning. Doing a bit of cooking. Good. Smells lovely, a bit of bacon in the pan. All right, Tracey, doing a bit of editing, bit of quality control.
Yeah, just checking it out, making sure it's all ready to be uploaded.
Nice. I'm gonna tackle these video senders. I think I'm gonna need some HDMI leads, which I think I've got at the top of the building, so I'm gonna head on in there. A nice early, sort of easy start to the day. We have watched a couple of vlogs. We have watched Jade Billington. I love her, she's so lovely. And Mr. David and Mr. Ian. If you are not watching their channel, what are you doing?
Lunch at Brown Derby, hilarious.
Yeah, they had lunch at the Brown Derby. One of our absolute favourites. They're a little bit cheeky, so yeah, be prepared for that. But without doubt, if you are not watching them, go and check them out. Absolutely hilarious. Love those boys. So yeah, I'm going to head up to the top of the house and see if I can find some of these leads. So we're heading up, well, I am heading up to the top of the house. If you've seen any of our like travel day vlogs, this is the top floor of our building, and this is, it's pretty steep those stairs. And this is where we keep all of our suitcases. But we do have a guest room up here. And I wanted to show you this because this is where we all used to live. So it's a bit scruffy because a guest has been in here. So basically, when we first bought the place, for the first 4 or 5 years, this was mine and Tracey's bedroom. And that was the bathroom, which all 4 of us shared. And the kids had what is now my junk room, where I keep all my bits and pieces. So when you see our nice big house now, and like all the space that we have, Luke and Daisy went through a lot. They probably didn't realise it at the time, but they shared this room for a while. And it was a bit, obviously not with all this junk in it, and this is actually quite tidy for this room. So this is where we all lived for like 4 or 5 years. Luke and Daisy are ridiculously close. They are busy mates. Maybe this is, you know, they've been through a lot. They've been, I don't know why they're close, but to give you an idea, we got a great big lovely house now. We've got a bathroom each, which is wicked. But yeah, we did put a proper shift in living up, like, it was fun living up here, but yeah, so we've been through a lot to get where we're at. Right, proper result. 3 HDMI leads, 1 new one, which is a bit of a touch. Right, so I've unboxed it. These are all the bits. It doesn't look like there's too many bits, which bodes well for Kifo. And what's even better, I've gone rogue. I've got the instructions out because I didn't want to muck this up. And the instructions are really good because it's all pictures, which is good for me. So look. That's pretty much all of the pictures. I've got my leads, so I'm going to set it up and see how we get on. Right, so it is 11 o'clock and I have had a partial win. And I'm going to take that because I'm not good at tech. So we currently have Sky on big fancy telly, and I've set that sender thing up. It was alright. It wasn't really easy, it wasn't really hard. But it is sending the signal like magic all the way through to what? But the remote doesn't work, which is a pain. But I'm taking that as a bit of a win.
Yeah, we'll work around it for now and then see what we need to do to get it working properly.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed, and the picture quality is great. So that's not the best telly in the world. So now I'm going to move big telly in here at some point. We're going to shift some furniture. Everything's got messy again. It's not dirty now because all the dust has settled, but it is messy, which I don't like. So going to get that sorted. Right, so Daisy was telling me about this really cool website.
Well, no, I've seen this thing trending at the moment. It's called like Dad, How Do I? And it's about this guy who I think his dad left when he was quite young, so he had to teach himself like building stuff
And how to
fix
unblock
things.
toilets and how to fix things.
Yeah, so he's made this YouTube channel for other children in his position.
Nice, because I'm out here remounting big telly in the new spot, and Daisy's like, what's that? How's that? How do you do that? So Daisy has been using
a drill!
the drill, putting raw plugs in, and yeah, how cool is that? That someone's put something together like that to help kids, you know, unblock a loo, unblock a drain, change a bulb, change a plug, that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's really, really cool. So yeah, we're getting big drill out, putting raw plugs in. Very proud dad here. Right, so it is 10 to 3. We are rattling through today. Big telly's all on the wall. Not all working yet, haven't wired it all in yet. And this is the telly that's going in, which is going to be our sort of office cheers-earsy room. Normally, if I've got to drill holes in a wall, I have learned in the past to make templates, just to get a bit of cardboard and work out if I'm replacing existing holes. So, Domino's been giving these out. Every time we have a pizza, we normally get 2 pizzas, we get 3 boxes. What are these? I don't think it's very good for the environment, Domino's, so stop doing that. However, I went through the recycling to get some cardboard to make a template, because these 2 holes there are where my soundbar went, and I offered up this bit of cardboard to make a template, and look, it's exactly on the edge, like these bits of the perforations. What a touch! Right, it's 7:20, the day's getting away from us. However, kids are making some food. Kitchen smells lovely. What's going on over here?
I'm about to cook some steak.
Nice, got some cheese chopped up. Oh, that looks nice. I'm gonna have a, there we go. Uh-oh. What are you doing? Why can't you use any... What, you're in charge of meat?
It's high stakes, mate.
Whee! What's for dinner? What are you cooking?
Philly cheesesteaks.
Is this from your new recipe book?
That's my recipe. Well, actually no, it was from my Babish cookbook that Daisy got me for my birthday. But we couldn't get the right cheese and specific things, so it's kind of that, kind of not. It's our own recipe that was made from scratch.
Nice, I'm excited.
You should be, it's going to be brilliant.
I've broken our big telly. This is not going to go well because I've been hassling Tracey for a new telly, so this could look like I've broken the big telly on purpose, or I haven't broken the big telly on purpose, but I took it from that room, took it in this room. It's not happy, definitely not working. Right, well the kids are cooking, Tracey's making a salad, everything smells delicious. I've been on a right old downer about my telly, that has really spun my nut, but I'm gonna let it go because I can sit and dwell and let it ruin the rest of my Saturday, but I'm sure it could be fixed by a repair guy. I did want another telly, but I definitely didn't want that telly to be sacrificed because it's not that old. And I moved it really carefully, but I'm going to move past this. We'll get it repaired. We have another telly that we can stick up there. It will be fine. So I'm going to have a lovely dinner with my lovely family, which I'm sure you're going to see in a sec. Ooh. Philly cheesesteak. Smells good, guys. A Philly cheesesteak in the house. Mm-hmm. Did you contributed towards this?
I did most of the work.
Really?
So this was from your...
Well, it was 50-50.
This is from Babish.
Babish thing.
Yeah. What's it like? Is it really good?
Too good to
It's
come.
very good, actually.
Nice. I've got that. Some on the bread. Bit of salad. And that's probably going to be it for this evening. So we will see you tomorrow. Happy Sunday, everybody. It's just gone 8:05. Tracey and I have had a bit of a cheeky lie-in. Morning, Trace.
Morning.
You're right.
Yeah. Not looking the best.
Yeah, I've kept you off camera. I've protected your modesty. A lot of work goes into how Tracey looks. Obviously not with me. As I'm getting older, it just takes ages for my face to wake up. Just like, ugh. Anyway, bad news. I've checked Big Telly. It's not good. It really bummed me out yesterday. I am going to leave it behind now. It is done. I will make a call next week, see if we can get it repaired. But I am going to order another telly today. Aren't I, Trace?
Are you?
Yes.
If that makes you feel good, do it.
I'm getting another telly.
Okay.
Telly's a big part of our lives, and we need another telly. And I didn't break that telly just so I could order a new telly.
You say that.
I definitely didn't. I definitely didn't.
You did it because you were definitely so upset about it.
Yeah, it really peeved me off. That's a brilliant telly, and it's not old, and I didn't drop it. And anyway, I'm going to see if I can get it mended.
I thought you were leaving that behind.
I'm leaving it behind. So one of the great things about living in a town centre is all the shops are pretty close by. Looks like it's a nice morning. I am low on walnuts, which I have for my breakfast. So I'm going to pop round to the shops. Bit of a worky day today. Are we doing rooms or what?
No, we can bump some to tomorrow because it's bank holiday.
Nice. So more shifting furniture. Yesterday we lost a bit of time because trying to set that Sky thing up, and also the departure of Big Telly, which I have let go. So yeah, we're going to shift a bit more furniture, make that room look more like a home, and we'll see you in a bit. Morning, Daisy.
Good morning.
Who have you got there?
Scar.
Oh, this is how we're going to get the views, Daisy. Cute cats. You're right.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, good. Oh, look at her little feet. Right, it is coming up to 11:05. The girls are watching something about makeup. How's the makeup programme?
It's really good. It's called Glow Up.
Stacey Dooley.
With Stacey Dooley.
Alright, it's me, Stacey Dooley. We're doing about makeup. That's a good impression of Stacey Dooley. Trace, I ordered the new telly.
Okay.
Yep. This does. I know what this looks
Are you
like.
happy now?
Yeah, I am way happier. Still sad about old Big Telly, but I'm going to try and get him fixed. I know this looks like super dodgy what's happened, but it's not, 100%. Anyway, the sun is out. I've got a couple of washes on. I got some plants from Tesco's because we normally have baskets out the front, and we're quite well known for our plants out the front of the B&B. I don't do them, we get a firm in to do them, but they are quite expensive and they're not doing it at the moment. So I'm sort of just plugging, as stuff is dying, I'm taking it out and plugging it with new stuff. So I've got some plants to stick in. Right, it's lunchtime. What are you making, wife?
I made ham salad sandwiches.
Ooh, they look nice.
They do, and we put in some of this really nice stuff that we bought last week for Luke's cheese feast. With the red onion marmalade, that really posh one.
He likes that, doesn't he?
So that's gone in the sandwiches, yeah.
Nice, so we're gonna have a spot of lunch, get in the house straight. So we're trying to shift some, probably gonna try and get the dining table in here today. Got the lovely trackers on as we're doing bits and pieces. And yeah, it's coming together slowly. I'm gonna need some muscle from number one son, but it is 1:10 and he's currently in the bath. So as soon as he's out, shift some gear and gonna head over to Tesco's because I think we might have a bit of a barbecue this evening.
Oh, funny.
Sunny but blowy.
So the boys have brought in the corner sofa, and I still am a bit suspicious because the way that these have now been put in here makes it look like cinema seating. So I think this is all part of the bigger plan to get like a big telly and cinema, home cinema going. Not entirely sure, but it's looking that way.
Right, so Luke and I like the sofas like this.
Yeah, home cinema.
Tracey, love, what do you think?
You know what I'm going to say.
Look,
Not going to work like
then when we got the other one in, then we've got our own sofa each.
Yeah.
And then we can lay out. This is the future. And big telly's going to go there.
One, and all the tall people in front of me. It's going to be like every show I ever go to see.
Plot twist, you can sit at the front. Treat yourself.
And if you are sat at the back, because we're going to get like a 95-inch TV, it's not going to be a problem. You'll be able to see at least like...
Or, Tracey, you and I could sit on the back row.
No.
So here at Cheese's, we are not the most conventional family. This is going to be difficult for me to get past the governor. However...
Look at this.
Look at this.
It's, you know what?
What?
We all love Disney.
Yeah.
You know. Why don't we just pretend we're on a roller coaster? Mum, put your hands in the air.
I was thinking it's a bit like being on Dinosaur, isn't it? Like
It's exactly like being on Dinosaur.
No, this is like the Great Movie Ride.
Yeah, great movie
Not the look I was going to
ride.
go for in our lounge, though, have to say.
Because we can't have the Disney trip now, we've got this. And I actually prefer it.
And each day we can pretend it's a different ride.
It's like Ellen's Energy Adventure. I, for one, am a big fan. We all get our own seat. Because we got another one of these, so Daisy could go over there. This might not look.
So Daisy's not in the same thing as us. That's not fair, is it?
I appreciate this isn't as aesthetically pleasing as Tracey would like. However,
Very comfy.
it's very comfy, and with big telly on its way Tuesday, very excited.
Sound like a caveman.
Big telly.
Big Tilly arrive.
This is going to take some serious negotiation. So stick with this. Stay tuned. We'll keep you updated.
Cheers,
What do you think? Before you judge, you have to sit down and try it out.
Sorry,
Welcome
that's my
to-
seat. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Welcome to Cinema Land, Daisy. She's in the splash zone.
What do you think?
Oh, I like. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
So-
you think you are, but you're not. Really.
So I think we've established that we all love this.
Yeah, we've established that we love it.
I like this corner bit. This is my favourite bit.
I tell you what, I've tried out the back row. I am currently in
Stars here as well.
the middle row. Starzo looks like
cinema
she
with
loves it. And I'm expecting the front row to be just as good as the other two rows.
I think it's better because I think the best part of a sofa is the bit where like a join is.
Yeah, I'm on the worst sofa here and I still like it.
I'm getting so much enjoyment out of watching Mum as you're both waxing lyrical about this setup, which is a great setup.
Yeah,
amazing.
it is amazing. I'll tell you what this setup is. Game changing.
Hey. Get that on a
It's supposed
shirt.
to be on my side.
But I like this side.
That is your bit of the sofa. You can still have that bit of the sofa, but when it's in its rightful place.
This could go on for a while. We'll see you in a bit. So it's just coming up for 6:20. We've been busy, lovely, haven't we?
Yes. It's looking a little bit more homely now.
Yes.
This bit isn't, but the rest of it's getting there.
Yeah, so this is the mucky area really. So not mucky, but we've just sort of storaging bits and pieces out.
Yeah, some of this furniture will get repurposed. You've probably covered this into rooms in the main house, but we're not at that stage yet. So
Yeah.
it's just being
We're
put here.
we are currently just making do. But yeah, we tried getting away with the theatre style seating, but Tracey was having none of it.
You know that was never going to happen.
And we got the dining room table in what's going to be the dining room. Obviously we've got a desk and a bed frame, which is what you need in every dining room. We got these wardrobes, which obviously you need wardrobes in every living room. However, the wardrobes don't look that out of place.
No, but they'd probably end up in a guest room at some point. But we just, you know, we're living with it for now.
Yeah, because it's bank holiday weekend, we're going to do a bit of filming tomorrow as well. The barbecue is ready. We're going to get some bits and pieces on the barbecue. So we'll see you tomorrow.
I was just going to say, actually, before you sign, this area is actually looking much more homely. But obviously, anyone who's a feng shui expert, I apologise now because this is probably all kinds of wrong for a feng shui look. But, you know, this is where we're at the moment. And the cats are loving it.
Star is very
They
happy.
never sit on the sofas.
What do you think, Starzo? You like it? Yeah.
So it's a win for the cats.
Yeah, the cats are happy. And if the cats are happy, Tracey's happy.
happy.
And if Tracey's happy, I'm being left alone. So we'll see you in the morning. Happy Monday, everybody. It is 8:25. We're all up. I'm scrubbed. The girls aren't scrubbed. We're not all up. Luke's not up. Excuse me. It's a bank holiday Monday today, but Luke has to work the occasional bank holiday Monday, and that is the case this Monday. Not brilliant. So yeah, I don't think he was really up for it last night, and he was just, you know, in a bit of a downer. So we went out for a little drive. It was really, really nice. Went out about 9:30, had the roof down, heated seats on, chasing the sunset, which was really, really nice. And he sort of came back in a way better mood, had a bit of a chat, and all is good with the world. So yeah, he's got to work till about 4 o'clock. But it's also a bit of a worky day for Tracey and I, because we've got a couple of guests checking in this evening. So we've got to get a couple of rooms straight. I have got a ridiculous amount of ironing, both for us as a family, I do all the ironing, and for the business as well. mental. But we're going to try and get a barbecue in this evening as well, and a couple of exciting bits of news to go through later on as well. So we'll take you along with us. Right, it is coming up for 5 to 9. We have had breakfast, we have had coffee. The sun is out, it's going to be another blooming lovely day. So we're going to get some washing on the line. We have got to do some work, so I'm going to go and do some, get some light kifo. We're going to go and do some rooms this morning, not too many, but I have got a bunch of ironing to do. We are currently had breakfast and watching.
How old is that hat, Jimmy? I want a hat like that. Oh,
You could rock a hat like that. Morning, everybody. We are currently watching The Despicable 3 for the second time. We normally watch them as a family ritual on a Saturday, on a Sunday evening, but we lost the day yesterday, so Tracy and I watched them in bed. And then we're watching it again this morning. If you are not watching The Despicable 3, what are you doing? Make sure you watch them today. They are perfect. Right, so we are gonna crack on. Luke's just about to start work. He's just jumping out of the shower. So we'll see you in a little bit. Right, so it's 10 past 11. Luke's at work. Hello, work, Luke.
Hello, it's me, work, Luke.
How are you doing? You all right?
I'd rather be enjoying my bank holiday, I'll be honest.
Only till 4 o'clock, mate. I'm gonna get some fancy steaks for later.
No, it's till 5.
Oh, ouch, Charlie.
Yeah.
But I'm working just as hard with my ironing.
Is it just as hard?
You sounded like Jim then. Is it just as hard? Not Jim from Despicable 3, right. Jim from...
Oh, what, from Friday Night Dinner?
Yeah.
Not Jim from Despicable 3?
No.
Oh. Oh, Jim.
This is an ironing machine. But we don't call this an ironing machine. Where's my lights? We call this machine...
Frida.
Yeah, this is Frida. When we first bought the business, we had a lovely lady called Frida who worked for us. She did all of our ironing. So when Frida retired, we bought this to do pillowcases and bits and pieces, and she is affectionately known as Frida. It's always a bit funny when we get a new staff member start and we just say, oh, just do it on Frida. And they're like, what? Right, so just taking a little break from some work. I'm going to crack on with some more ironing shortly. All right, Tracey. I've been to Tesco's and got some bits and pieces. So we are having some steaks for dinner. 2 types of steak because Tracy's fussy on the meat, so she's having a fillet. We've got ribeyes. All right, Lukey.
Hello.
And we're going to stick them on the barbecue as well. I'll show you the barbecue later because it is the best £8.50 I have ever spent.
Ever spent?
Spent.
Not what you said.
It was dramatic on the end of it. And it's good because it started off being a bit pants, that barbecue, didn't it? But I mended it. So I'll show you that later. It's not interesting, but I think it's good. So I'm gonna marinate the steaks. I don't normally do that, but I thought, why not? Give it a go. So I'm gonna stick some chilies in, some garlic in, bit of olive oil, salt and pepper, and I'm just gonna go out and see what herbs we got growing and whack that in as well. So we're out getting some herbs. Tipsy has joined us. Right, Tipso. This is our herb garden, nothing flash. Check this out, that is my sage. That grew from one of those little pots from Tesco's. So I'm going to pick some of this rosemary and I'm going to stick some of that thyme in. I might stick some of that in as well. Right, so they're the herbs from the garden. There's a chilli, and Tesco's have started doing great big fat garlic, which is brilliant because peeling garlic is a bit of a faff. So we can, big one, about 3 times the size of a normal clove. Yeah. So I'm going to chop all this up, stick it in the bowl with some olive oil, salt and pepper, and leave those for a few hours. Right, so that's all mixed up. I've got everything in there, so I'm going to set that aside and leave that for, I don't know really, it's 2 o'clock now, I'll be cooking about 6, yeah, 4 hours. Right, so Luke's gone out for a bit of a drive. It is 4:30. I am done ironing for the day. We've been using this to light our barbecues. So what we've been doing is putting a small layer down here, lighter fuel on top, topping it up, and then lighting it from underneath. I think you can put newspaper and stuff underneath as well. And this is the little barbecue that we've been using. It is brilliant. It didn't work properly when we first got it because it came, that's where you put the barbecue coals, but it didn't have holes in it. So I drilled some holes in it. And now it cooks like a blooming dream. The flames don't get all super leery or anything. It cooks at a nice even temperature. So we're going to whack the steaks on there in a bit. Tracy's been busy on the salad.
I have got
got a nice salad going there.
That's very nice. I'm going to get these steaks on.
Good stuff.
So you and Daisy went for a nice walk, didn't
We
you?
did. It was lovely. It was a walk I'd not done before. So yeah, it was really lovely. The Wiltshire countryside's amazing, and the weather was amazing. And at one point we were walking along, and I just said, if you close your eyes, actually imagine you're at Epcot, because the heat is just like that in your body, and it was just so nice.
That heat that goes into your bones.
Yeah.
So here are lovely steaks. They've been in there for about 4 hours, and they are going on to this nice hot barbie. Well, we're all sat down in our new dining room with a bed in it. But we're kind of getting there, aren't we?
Yeah, it's getting more and more like a home every day.
Yep.
Which is really cool.
Luke, how's the steak? Oh, I timed that just... Are they good? Nice. So we hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a really good weekend, actually. We've had some quite good news. Well, really good news, really. Daisy, congratulations on getting your place at college.
Yeah.
Whee! Luke, congratulations. Racing dates.
Yeah.
Luke's, we had some correspondence through from racing teams, so there were 4 dates for the season that have come up for later on in the year. So that's exciting. And also, Luke has been working on a little project with one of his busy mates, Fraser.
Oh yeah.
So you're doing a little podcast thing, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we're on Zoom, so it's all really exciting.
We'll
Yeah.
have a little podcast with the boys.
yeah, so as soon as that's done, knowing Luke, you know, 6 months down the road, we will give you the details so you can listen to it. One of Luke's best mates, Fraser, who's going to do the podcast with him, is one of my favourite people in the world. He is fantastic, super talented, on his way to drama school, and he actually sent the kids something on the phone, the fruit salad thing. How funny was that? So if we can manage it,
We might insert it so you can enjoy the
A little
madness
snippet of Fraser.
that is Fraser.
yeah. So if it's going to go in, it's going to go in now.
Hello, is it on? There it is. It's on. Okay. Hello and welcome back to Fraser's Fruit Salad Fridays. Now it's been unbelievable the amount of responses I've got from you lot and how you like to hear about my fruit salad escapades. So here I am back again to tell you more about my fruit salad escapades. And I've actually got one here to show you a nice fruit salad. So please welcome to Fraser's Fruit Salad Friday. Fried fruits. Fruit. Doesn't matter, does it, Derek? No. So what we've got for you today is a nice fruit salad. Now I'm going to tell you what's in it. We've got some kiwi, which is lovely. I've never had a kiwi before. That's I had it last week. If you're listening, you'll know. And I've left the skin on because it's been told it's been really good for the skin and it really empties your pores, so I thought I'd try that. And then we've got some grapes in there from a dad's secret stash. He doesn't know, but I really love grapes, so I thought I'd put them in, you know. And then we've got some apple in there, which is really nice and citrusy and does contradict the sweet flavours in there. And then we've got some banana, because who don't love a banana? Who don't love a banana, eh? And then I put some honey on top just to make it look a bit more sweet, because some of the flavours are a bit spicy on the tongue, so I thought, why not make it sweet? If you like that content, you can subscribe. You can hit the bell in the top right corner and subscribe to me on...
Well, if that worked, have a lovely week. Please look up.
Have a lovely week.
Look after one another. Stay safe. Cheers.
Cheers!
Cheers. I had coleslaw in my mouth.
Oh no.
Cheers.